Beautiful people, welcome back to yet another episode of the Ignite Your Purpose podcast show, blog, vlog, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's me, the handsomest voice on the air, maybe we could call ourselves that. Anyway, we talk longevity through a healthy lifestyle. It is a mix of the mental, physical, and spiritual knowledge, the mind, body, soul trifecta, something I've deemed. And everyday, beautiful people, it's simple. We're trying to get better than we were before. And how that works is I've got like 10 plus years experience in Soto Zen, mindfulness, and a bunch of other training that I do. And I try and take daily happenings, occurrences in my life and simply evaluate them so that I can learn from them, because I truly feel that the universe provides lessons for us every day, all day, and it's for our betterment. I'm not saying it's better or worse, but to elevate ourselves. All right. On that note, we know January's come and gone. We know a lot of people, anyway, this is something that's been, come into my zeitgeist. People asking me, people kind of sitting down, asking for some time, whether it's text or, hey, can we meet for a tea, all that jazz. And they're talking about their what is that called in New Year's? New Year's resolutions, thank you. When it's come and gone and, people ask me, how do you do it? How is it just so easy for you? And I try and be as transparent as I can on this show, and I've done this for forever. I truly feel that if you're following somebody and they say it's easy, or they never falter, or they never have a peak in a valley, I tell you to unfollow them, because that is horse shit. We are all human. I think there is, I will say this for myself anyway, I think there is a difference in mindsets. One of the questions was, well, how do you not fall off? Okay, so that's mindset for me. I won't allow myself to fall off, but that does not mean that I don't find the road difficult at times. It doesn't mean I don't hit super lows. That means I don't have doubt. In the last few weeks, I've had all that come up, and I've said that in another show. I had to go and do my own soul searching and just figure out why those things are coming up for myself. So I think the mindset of not wanting to give up is one thing, or that doesn't even enter my mind. I just keep going, you know what I mean? But if somebody's telling you that it's always easy, it's never a challenge, that is, for me anyway, that's absolute not true. I do find things difficult. There are times I don't even want to do things, and that's with anybody, man. I don't want to get up early and go for workout. I don't want to stay up late and go to my class. I don't want to do a seminar on the whole weekend to learn a certain technique. These are things sometimes I do not want to do. There's other times where I'm pumped to do them, and that's just part of the ebb and flow of life, people. But again, when it's asked to me, how do you make it look so easy? Or it's not about making it look easy, man. It's just about showing up. That's all life is asking any of us to do, simply to show up. We can close our blinds, turn the lights off, and curl up in a ball and watch movies all night, but that's all will ever be doing. We'll be stuck in that rut of whatever you're doing during the day. Hopefully you are enjoying that. Some of us don't always like that. You know what I mean? So to get better, we have to show up for life. We have to meet the universe halfway. And again, if you're following somebody, or you think, that the highlight reels on social media are fact, impossible, man. I train with some of the greats, some of the greatest, some of the coolest, some of the most pristine people out there. And I see them at their lows and I see them at their highs. That is human life. That is what we're all susceptible to it. It's just that mindset of, what? And sometimes we need to be gentle to ourselves too, right? There are times where, if your body doesn't feel it, or you're sick, or you've been going super hard, you do need to rest. Hey, be gentle. Allow yourself to do that. If your rest is every day and your non-rest is one day, we need to look at that. So, I'll end it there. Don't believe the fake messiahs. Don't believe the fake hype. Understand that in any journey, it's not a straight road. There's massive peaks. There's massive valleys. There's little bumps. There's little hills, all of the above. Just think of the terrain of the world. That's how we flow, people. Do not get sucked into believing somebody else is getting it or doing it easier, because that is just not how it is. I thank you so much for joining. As always, appreciate your time. We will talk to you tomorrow on the Ignite Your Purpose Show podcast vlog. Appreciate the love. Talk to you soon.